Hi guys, I'm Vassa Music and I'll be showing you the all-new Aeroband guitar MIDI version. As a music producer, I'm always on the lookout for new MIDI controllers. I've always been fascinated by guitar-shaped MIDI controllers, and to this day I've owned quite a few. But every single one of them has had a little issue or its own sort of quirkiness. But I feel like this one is quite unique. I'll explain why in this video. I'll also be unboxing and giving you a quick demonstration on how it works. So this version of the Aeroband guitar is a bit more budget friendly. As this is a MIDI instrument, it only acts as a controller, and it can be used with your favorite DAW. This instrument can play virtually any sound you want. So if you're a guitarist and you want to have the freedom to be able to play anything that you would like, for example pianos, synthesizers, or virtual instruments in your recording sessions, you can do it with the Aeroband guitar, as it has a familiar guitar shape and layout. The non-MIDI version of this instrument acts as a standalone instrument. It's got its own onboard sounds, and it has a speaker too, so it can be played whenever and wherever you want. But this version in particular is great if you're a music producer, and you don't want to spend a fortune on a guitar-shaped MIDI controller. So let's go ahead and unbox this instrument, and we'll take a look at every single element individually. So upon opening the packaging, we're greeted by the instrument itself, looking very aesthetically pleasing. There's also a box inside containing various accessories. Let's take a look at that first. This box contains a USB cable, USB-C to USB-A, a tool to help you remove the strings, and here are some replacement strings too, which is amazing. This is the first time a MIDI guitar controller has ever come with replacement strings, which is a very welcome addition. A tweezer tool, some stickers, some more accessories for the strings, and some really cool guitar picks, as well as a manual demonstrating and explaining everything about the instrument. This includes noting every single part of the instrument itself hardware-wise, but it also explains how to connect your instrument to your favorite DAW or external software. As you can see, the instrument comes in two separate parts, the main body and the neck part. What's very interesting is that the strings are only present on the body part. These are actual metal strings, and unlike any of the MIDI guitars that I have in my collection, these strings actually mimic real guitar strings in terms of size and diameter. The lower note string is thicker, and they progressively get thinner. If you're a guitar player, you'll appreciate this attention to detail. The instrument feels a little bit more familiar to play in a tactile sense. What's very unique about this instrument is that it gives you the option to replace your strings if they ever get damaged or oxidized. It's also incredibly simple to do so. It's just a case of removing these magnetic covers, and using the tools included, you can replace the strings. Talking about strings, or lack thereof, on the neck, these are sensors that simulate the feel and look of strings. In reality, they're rubberized, pressure-sensitive strips fused to the fretboard. And just like a real guitar, each rubberized string on its fret corresponds to a real-life musical note. The Aeroband guitar also features a capo functionality as well. There are two buttons, one that indicates capo up and the other is capo down. The fretboard cleverly shows with its LEDs which part of the neck the virtual capo is linked to, something that this instrument features that most of my other MIDI guitars don't have is an aesthetically pleasing design. Although mostly built out of plastic, it does look and feel like a professional instrument compared to most of my other MIDI guitar instruments. It features some elements completely made from metal, and it also has some really interesting and very cool looking light up features on the neck, as demonstrated earlier with the capo functionality. I should mention that this instrument comes in different colors. They're all in one solid metallic color. It does sport a USB-C connection, but I mainly use that just to charge the instrument, as it has a battery pack incorporated within it. One of the selling points of this instrument is the really impressive wireless connectivity capabilities, hence the name Aeroband guitar. As it is wireless, all done through the air, there is no need for cables, which is a dream come true for a music producer. There's nothing worse for your creativity to be slowed down by connecting cables. The best part is that the Aeroband guitar is equipped with Bluetooth 5, which is honestly mind-blowing technology. There is no delay whatsoever when playing the instrument. And connecting your instrument to your DAW is very easy. I'll be using GarageBand on my iPad as an example. So connecting the instrument is as easy as turning it on, then opening the GarageBand app, going into the settings, selecting the advanced features, Bluetooth MIDI, and there it is, the Aeroband guitar is now connected. I must also point out that this guitar has an app. Through the app, once connected, you can control the string sensitivity, including a hammer-ons toggle. You can increase or decrease the sensitivity to your liking. I recommend keeping the app up to date. I'll be completely honest with you guys, and I have been in contact with Aeroband themselves. I reached out to them asking if they were open to feedback, and they are really lovely guys, and they've been listening to everything I had to say, which is amazing for a company. And I've been recommending extra features that they will implement through software and firmware updates through the app. In fact, when opening the app for the first time, I was met by a firmware update for the instrument. There is no need to connect the instrument with wires to the iPad, it just does it all automatically, which works like magic. One of the features that I have recommended is a tapping functionality, where you're no longer limited to strum the instrument to produce notes. You can just select an option and activate a tapping mode and use both hands to trigger notes. Implementing this feature would transcend the instrument from being a guitar simulation to a whole new level of music making, as we would no longer be constrained to string triggering only. I have been told that this information's been passed over to their research and development team and to keep an eye out for any firmware updates. Going back to GarageBand, here is a quick demonstration on how the instrument performs. I will be publishing some more videos soon with some more in-depth analysis on how this instrument works connected to your DAW. So this has been the Aeroband guitar MIDI version. I'm very excited as to what the future holds in terms of any firmware updates, also as to any new products they'll release. Thanks so much for watching and stay creative.